Topper, 6:25 left to play in the second half. Wheeling has been storming back a 7-0 run the last minute 14 seconds.
Jordan Reed has been right at the forefront of that.
Bolin high off the glass. Last touch by Robinson out of bounds. The Topper wanting a call with the contact at the rim where Jordan Reed has gotten a call, I want to say at least the last 10 times he's come down the floor.
I think if the same happens this time, Ben already has his jacket off. The shirt might come off.
Hulk Hogan. Zach Collins drives, dishes it back for Jay Gentry. He hit a bunch of threes in the first half with hands in his face, everything. It didn't matter for Gentry. 5:50 on the clock. Step back for Haynes, no good, and now they call the foul on Malik McKinney. That'll be the fourth foul on McKinney, Wheeling in the double bonus.
It was a 19-point lead, and since that point, it's been a parade to the foul line for Wheeling Jesuit, or Wheeling University. I did it once in the women's game and once here. It's just a force of habit after doing this for 20 years.
McKinney grabs a seat as Preston Boswell back in. Good on the second. 82-76, a 6-point ball game. 5:45 left to play. Robinson, left side for Bolin. Ansong guarding him. Goes out to Pat Robinson. The handoff for Butler. Back over to Yoakum. Now it's Robinson driving. Finds the open lane. Gets the finish. Robinson, 13 points.
Very patient possession for West Liberty.
Back to an 8-point lead. 5:15 left in the game. Gentry baseline. Boswell hits the floor after tripping. Bolin gets the rebound after the miss.
12 for Dalton Bolin.
Another double-double for Dalton. Go down low for Bryce Butler. Finds Yoakum for three. Gets it! Will Yoakum, 23 points, 87-76, the Toppers lead.
There's not a player on this West Liberty team that's going to miss a shot that wide open. That was a great find.
You hear Topper Nation here at the McDonough Center with a chance of defense. Gentry pushes off, no call. Now it's Ansong baseline. Charge call, offensive foul drawn by Bryce Butler. Remaining in this ball game. We will take a quick break and be right back for more on Topper Station.
Undo's Catering, family-owned since 1953. With newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Welcome back. 87-76. 4:31 left to play. The Toppers, the 11-point lead, have built it back up. After Wheeling got this down to a 5 or 6 point deficit, the Toppers have come back to make it a double-digit lead once again. We'll see what happens. Very entertaining ball game in this one. No quits in the Cardinals whatsoever. 1 point early in the second half. They were down by about 20. They came back.
As we were on that media timeout, I was thinking to myself, it's not going to be long until Will Ryan has the Cardinals back.
Oh, yes.
And then I thought, again, they might be back already.
Yeah.
Give them a year.
Yeah.
They could be something.
And you never know, in a couple years, it may not be that long before we'll have another matchup where it's number 1 and number 2 in the country playing against each other. You never know.
Well, we've got to get ranked first, which cracks me up because you can't tell me there's 25 better teams out there.
Boswell, what a play! Knocks this one off of the head of Jared Haynes, out of bounds. The Toppers keep possession. What an unbelievable heady play.
That's a West Liberty play. You never give up.
Boswell lobbed it in, but Haynes steals it right away.
That, however, was not a West Liberty play.
Right back to Wheeling. Possession goes. 4:05 left in the game. Down low for Haynes. Boswell right there with him. Gets into the paint, spins back around. Offensive foul. This time it's Preston Boswell drawing that one. Last time it was Bryce Butler. Luke Dyer back in. He takes the place of Preston Boswell. That'll be the third foul on Haynes, sixth team foul. One more, and West Liberty will be in the bonus. Under 4 left to play in the second half. Yoakum hands it off for Butler. He drives. Spinning in the paint. Kicks it back out for Yoakum. Thought about the 3. Now it's Luke Dyer. 10 to shoot for the Toppers. Yoakum with a hand in his face. Rims out. Haynes, the last to touch it, they say. The Toppers will keep possession. They put 20 on the shot clock. 3:32 left in the second half. Toppers still lead it by 11. Dyer looking, finds Bolin, baseline jumper, no good. Dyer gets the offensive board, spinning. Can't get the finish though, as Haynes got a hand on a good defense for the Cardinals. 3:20 left to play. Reed down low, Butler's there, the little jumper, no good. Little bunny does not fall. Reed trying to add to his 21-point total. Robinson hands it off for Bolin. He puts it up. Good again. Dalton Bolin, 26 points. 90-76 Toppers lead with 2:58 left in the second. This timeout will be a full timeout. We will keep it here. Give you some info. Sports, well, yes, we'll talk about the abouts. West Liberty, 2,526 students, founded in 1837, located in beautiful West Liberty, West Virginia. The team name, the Hilltoppers, and for Wheeling, founded in 1954, enrollment of 1,171, located in beautiful Wheeling, West Virginia. The team name, the Cardinals. And this has been quite the rivalry for some time. As we told you, this one is the 160th meeting between these two teams. The series debuted in the 1958-59 season, just 4 years after Wheeling became a school in itself. West Liberty's won the last 20 of the last 26, 27 of the last 34, and they lead the all-time series 90-69. They're going to try to make it 91 in the next 2 minutes and 58 seconds. We'll see if they're going to be able to. Both teams back on the floor now.
West Liberty 7 out of 12 from beyond the arc in the second half.
That's a pretty good clip. I think Coach Howlett will be happy with those numbers. Reed surveying, finds Haynes at the top of the key. Looking around, back to Reed. Bolin guarding him, goes baseline, spins back around, fade away, no good, but it's an offensive board for Braithwaite. He puts it up, good, and one coming up for Braithwaite. Call the foul on Luke Dyer.
And too many basketball players do that these days. You give up the offensive rebound and you swipe down. Just put your hands straight up and make it a difficult play. Now you give up a three-point play.
Makes it 90-79. Dyer picks up his fourth. 2.5 minutes left in this second half. Bryce Butler near side. Jay Gentry in his face finds Preston Boswell. Yoakum back out for Dyer. 2:15 left to play, 9 to shoot for the Toppers. Yoakum open for 3. rims out. Jordan Reed picks up the rebound for Wheeling. Here comes Haynes. To the side for Gentry. No good. Long rebound. Tipped around, but Yoakum ends up taking it for the Toppers. Under 2 minutes left to play. And a grab there by Haynes, and he falls over. An odd play. It's Dyer over left side for Boswell. 1:40 left on the clock. Dyer back to Boswell. He'll drive on Gentry, lays it in with the right hand. Preston Boswell makes it 92-79, gets himself 10 points, and a timeout called. Topper Nation on their feet here at the McDonough Center as they have a 92-79 lead with 1:25, 85 left to play in this ball game, a 30-second timeout.
An interesting thing, Todd, that we were wondering about pregame. The first time in a while, Marlon Moore Jr. was taking warm-ups. We thought, we didn't know, that perhaps he was going to play here today. He has not yet to get in the game, and I would suspect if he hasn't yet, then we will not see him.
Probably not. Marlon, he's been progressively getting better and better. He was hurt in the game at Charleston earlier this season, won the last loss the Toppers faced. They've been winning ever since, and that's nothing to say bad about Marlon whatsoever. I think Marlon's chomping at the bit, and I'm pretty sure everybody on the team, along with the coaching staff, can't wait for Marlon to get back in this lineup, because the way they've been playing now, you got a guy like Marlon, things are just going to get better. Haynes puts up a deep three, no good. Long rebound out for Luke Dyer. 1:15 on the clock. Toppers up by 13. Bolin can't get the shot, but he is fouled. He'll get 2 from the free throw line. Foul will go against Collins, his second, team 7th. And you can see Marlon right now as they bring 4 to the table for West Liberty. Quinn Hiles in that group of 4. It'll be his first action of the game. Marlon taking a look at Coach Howlett like, am I going to get in today, please? Well, I will save you for another day. Make sure you get even more rest. Get that health even better. But if he's dressed today, it's a good sign for the Toppers.
Coach Howlett has kind of cut his bench down a little bit today. And guys like Hazel Baker, McKinney, and even John Alessandro, who was in the starting lineup, have not played an awful lot.
The crowd cheering for Dalton Bolin. 27 points, as it looks like that might be the end of his night. I'm sorry, 28 points. That might be the end of his night with 64 seconds remaining. Collins cannot finish, but they call the foul on Quinn Hiles. That'll be his first, and 2 shots coming up for Collins. Bolin, 28 points, 13 rebounds for the double-double. He was 10 of 19 from the floor, 6 of 10 from behind the arc, and perfect from the line, 2 of 2. Also added 1 assist and just 1 foul in 30 minutes of play.
He was one of the rare ones for West Liberty not picking up fouls. That was the 25th foul whistled against West Liberty today, compared to 15 against Wheeling.
Collins able to hit that free throw, makes it 94-80. A steal here for Wheeling. Just under a minute left. Reed.
Oh, goodness.
Finishes, and 1 coming up for Jordan Reed.
Boys, you've got to let that one go. And by boys, I mean the West Liberty players.
This foul will go against Pat Robinson III. His 3rd foul. Reed for the and 1, it goes. Makes it an 11-point deficit with 50 seconds remaining. McKinney trying to beat the press of Wheeling now. Finds Pat Robinson. Now up to Quinn Hiles. Toppers beat the press, still 20 on the shot clock. A foul now for Wheeling. Hiles goes to the line. Looking to get his first points in this one. Hiles converts the front end, so he picks up his first bucket, or first points, I'm sorry. His first free throw attempt. Stretches it to a 12-point lead. can't get the second, so now the only topper that is yet to score in this game is Owen Hazelbaker, big number 33. Braithwaite's three-pointer, no good, tipped around. Robinson gets the rebound. 30 seconds remain, about 1 second difference between shot and game clock. And a foul on Wheeling will send Robinson to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. They call it on Collins. That will be his third. Robinson will get his opportunity at the free throws, or at least the front end of this 1-and-1. Good. Robinson with 14 points now in this ball game. Try to make it 15.
Barring anything unforeseen, I would say that's the last point you will see for West Liberty. With the shot clock off, they will not take another shot.
That will be 15 points for Pat Robinson, a 97-83 lead, 29.2 to be exact on the clock.
You'd think Wheeling is not going to foul anymore. Almost did it again.
It's been the most difficult thing about this game for me. Braithwaite gets that shot to fall, and they call the foul.
That was a month late. If you're going to call it, call it.
So Braithwaite goes to the line. They call the foul on, I believe, Pat Robinson. We'll see. That'll be Robinson's fourth foul. Braithwaite tries to convert the and one. He does. Oh, did he not make that shot? I thought he made.
He did make that shot.
Okay, there we go. I'm thinking, okay, I'm starting to see things here. But okay, I was right on that one. Makes me feel good about myself. An 11-point lead for the Toppers. 22.8 left on the clock.
Do they foul?
Alessandro's looking. And to Hazelbaker, they call the foul against Wheeling. Jesuit is, I'm sorry, Wheeling, you got me doing it now.
Sure, blame me. Blame the new guy.
Hazelbaker tackled on that play.
Again, though, it's the same official, and it's a late call. Just call it.
So
I'm off that soapbox. I'm done.
And that foul gives West Liberty the opportunity to have every single guy that has played so far tonight. That would be every guy on their bench minus Marlon Moore, who never got out of the warm-up jersey. Hazelbaker cannot make the first, as both teams are in the double bonus. If Hazelbaker makes this one, everyone who has seen any time in this game will have scored for West Liberty. Second one is good, so all players have scored for the Toppers in this game. 21 seconds remain. Braithwaite's three, airballed out of bounds. 14.5 seconds remain, and the Toppers will take back possession with a 12-point lead, 98-86. Alessandro looking. And did they say he stepped across the line? And they say he did, so possession goes back to Wheeling with 14.5 seconds. Alessandro tipped that inbound pass, but it was Haynes that went out and got it. Now it's just let the clock run out here. All the Toppers cross half court and stop. 3, 2, 1, and the Toppers get the first victory over Wheeling in their first matchup of this season. It was a good one, an entertaining one, 98-86. Again, leading scorer Dalton Bolin had 28 points. Jordan Reed had 24 for Wheeling. Then it was Will Yoakum with 23 for the Toppers. Bolin, the double-double, 28 points, 13 rebounds. Jordan Reed, 12, half of his points came from the free throw line. He was 12 of 15 from the line tonight. And what a good first meeting of the 2019-20 season for these two basketball teams.
This is a really good victory for West Liberty because, forget the record, Wheeling is a good team. They played with the upper echelon teams. This is a 12-point game.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy for West Liberty. And that's 10 in a row now for the Toppers. With the exception of Fairmont, let's be honest.
Yep.
This is the second best victory in that bunch.
Yep.
So this is something to build on. You've got bigger and more important games coming. Who knows? You keep winning, the regional's still out there. Nobody has distanced themselves. So every game now is going to be a big one.
Well, the next time you can watch the Toppers play, it'll be this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. The women will play at 5:30 Wednesday, January 29th at the ASRC against Davis and Elkins. It'll be the second time we'll see them this year. We already played at D&E once this season. We'll get to take them on a second time at home. And folks, be ready. If you want to see the Toppers live, show up for this one, because we're going to be on the road a good bit in the month of February before the Mountain East Conference tournament. So if you want to watch the Toppers at the ASRC, there's opportunities are becoming fewer and fewer with each and every game that goes by. So again, 7:30 Wednesday night, January 29th. You can watch the Toppers on Topper Station, Comcast Channel 14, and go to hilltoppersports.com for a lot of great stories, not just scores, about all the games and all sports at West Liberty. Final thoughts in this game or things to come?
Again, it's a good one. I like where this team is headed. They have really picked up the intensity. You're not seeing so much of that one-on-one game. You might have seen it a little bit in the first half. You see the second half, the difference. And they were already clicking. And now, again, you've got Bolin, who looks like emerged out of his mini slump. You've got Marlon Moore, who looks like he's about to come back. It's fun to think about.
Yes, it very much is. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but the Toppers look to be getting back to full strength here soon as they hit the road in February. So again, a big thank you to Maria Murphy running cameras for us for both the men's and women's games. Beth Allen directing for both women's and men's games for us today. Big thank you to Isaac and Sean Ryan on air.
And a big thank you to Wheeling for allowing us to do this. This is the first time in a while that we've been able to bring you a game from Wheeling. So thank you to everyone involved here at Wheeling University.
And a big thank you to their SID, Andrew Woodley, as well, for helping us out and getting things going for us here. And last but not least, on the crew back home in Master Control, making sure everybody on Channel 14 can watch this one, Lauren Fridley. Again, for everyone on the crew, I am Todd Olam. Thank you for watching Topper Station. We'll see you next Wednesday for more Topper basketball.
You earned it. Let us help you save it. Belmont Savings Bank. Focused on your future.